Hey guys, welcome back to Living the Fine Life. My name is Narita Miller. If you're new to this channel, I want to say welcome. Thank you for being here and stay tuned for what we have in store for you today. It is Faith Friday, guys. I believe this is week 6 or 7, and I'm super excited for what's happening. Today, Irene is with us. You guys have seen Irene in the previous vlogs, videos, the beach video, the vlog when we went to Sarasota for her birthday. And it's all good times. And I'm so glad, Irene, to have you today for Faith Fridays. And I'm so looking forward to your topic. So take it away.
All right. Hi, guys. I'm very excited to be here, but at the same time, nervous, just keeping it real. So we're just gonna go jump in. And so my topic is blossoming into your purpose. And to be honest, when Nori asked me to bring this message, I was like, great, because in all honesty, I feel like I'm still blossoming and growing into my purpose. And I have been a Christian for like 10 years now, but I feel like I'm still barely touching the surface of where God wants me to be. And that is fine because everybody has a different purpose, everybody has a different time, and we shouldn't compare ourselves to everybody's process. So, I actually just made a few big like life decisions that contribute a lot to my purpose. So I'm still figuring it out, and we're in this together. So we're just gonna start with the basics. And the first point that I'm gonna be discussing is obviously giving your life to Christ. When we're talking about blossoming into your purpose, it's like blossoming into your purpose with God. So he needs to be involved, like really involved, not just a small prayer or just say his name every so often. He must be involved like in our decision making at all times. And we literally have to die to our old self and give ourselves fully to Christ in order to blossom and to begin like a new beginning, and just know that his purpose is so much greater than ours, and that we can do so much more that we can even think about on our own. And I wanted to bring 2 Corinthians 5:17, which says, therefore, if anyone is in Christ, the new creature has come, the old has gone, and the new is here. So again, when you give your life to Christ, you're literally a new creation, a new person, and you're going to start blossoming and growing in different areas. You're going to notice that some habits that you used to do that weren't really beneficial to your purpose are like fading away. And some of them honestly don't miraculously just disappear. You got to put the work in it. But again, once you give your life to Christ, it's a new creation and it's a new beginning, it's a new thing. And with this being said, I remember before I knew Christ, and I wonder a lot, why am I here? Like, what is my purpose? I remember trying to fit in with different crowds and different people, but I never fit in. Like, I never really seemed to just feel like I belong somewhere. And I remember as I was leaving my high school, I was gonna come here to the US, and it was my last day in high school back home. And I felt really deep in my heart, like a voice that told me, you don't belong here. And that just stuck with me forever. I was like, wow, okay, I don't belong here, but where do I belong? So then started again, once I gave my life to Christ, I started unfolding, like, what does he want me to do little by little, and just knowing the path that he wants me to take. The second point will be to get to know yourself. You have to, we evolve every single day, or we change, like we like new things. Maybe you like something today, you're obsessed with something today, and then your mind changes, and that's completely fine. But you have to really like get to know yourself, like by yourself. Some people could be like really different around people and friends and then by themselves, but the goal is just to be yourself everywhere. So set clear goals, find out what you like and what you don't like, use your time wisely, and find out what your passion is. And I like to call it like the journey to discovery. Like, just again, find out what you like, what you don't like, what you can live without, what you cannot live without, and just take this time to really analyze, like, are these things gonna contribute to my purpose and are gonna help me blossom or not? My third point is obviously to also get to know God. his word, not just because you said, okay, I'm a new creature, I gave my life to him, but you got to get to know him. You have to, and you might wonder, like, how do I do that? But you do that through his word. You have to learn how to get into his presence. And that way you'll be able to listen to him and know what his heart is and what he wants you to do, what he wants to do in your life and through your life. Reality is we're here, we were put here for a purpose, and it's beyond ourselves. Like, we're not here just for ourselves. Even Jesus, when he came here, he came to serve, and we have to do the same thing. So just spending time with him and truly finding like what he wants to do. And honestly, sometimes it's not easy because you might pray and you may feel like God is silent, but he is always speaking, either through his word, or through a preaching that you hear, or through something that you see. That happens to me a lot. Like, I could have a dream, or I can look at something and I'm like, okay, God is speaking to me through this. Just as when you're getting to know a person, you have to spend time with them and finding out what they like, what they don't like, and you will find out like things that you can do to help them and how they can help you. It's the same thing with God. Like, once you spend time with him, he can help you and guide you and be there with you, and then you do his will. So, and the last point, since we already discussed, giving your life to Christ, getting to know himself, getting to know God, but then also getting to know your purpose. And sometimes it could be questionable, or you might have a clear vision, like, I already know what I want to do, and that's perfect. But there's some people that still don't know, and that's completely fine. That even happened to me too. At the beginning, I didn't know what I was here for. I didn't know what I was good at. And I even had desires that I wanted to do some things, but I thought I was incapable enough. But whenever God puts those desires on you, he will equip you, and he would help you, and he would literally blow your mind and do things through you that you thought you never could do on your own. So purpose is the reason for which something is done or created, or for which something exists. And I like to think of like purpose, or something that you really like to do, is something that you'd rather do instead of doing your chores or responsibilities, or something that you choose to do in your free time. That could be your passion. And it's so true. Like, sometimes, let's say, video games or social media or painting or drawing, like, if you constantly find yourself being drawn by something that you do with joy in your free time, or even when you're not supposed to be doing it, but you do it anyways because it brings you joy, that is tied to your passion. And for me, for example, I'm a creative. I like art, I like design, I like social media and all these things. And I notice that in my free time, I'm really, really drawn to that. Of course, you have to have a balance in time, etc. But one of the ways to find like your passion and purpose is just to really pay attention to your habits, your daily habits of what you do, what are you drawn to. And then again, if something that you can take from this video is, you have something in your heart for a reason, like a dream or anything that you may think it's too big, but God put it there for a reason, and that could be your purpose. So do not limit him. Let him do what he wants to do. And it takes time. Again, just like the process of growth of a butterfly, the beginning is just a cocoon. I know I have an accent, I have a thick accent, it's okay. So but yeah, so it starts like that, and it's ugly and all that, but it goes through a lot in order to get to being a butterfly. So it takes time. Don't be hard on yourself. Just continue to talk to him and ask him what he wants you to do, and also keep in mind that your passion and your purpose is always meant to serve others and to glorify him, not just for yourself. So yeah, continue to dream big. So I encourage you to continue to dream big and to ask God for your purpose. And I'm going to leave you with this Bible verse too, in Proverbs 16:9, that says, "In their hearts human plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps." sometimes we can have this perfect plan. Just like me, I like to have plans. I love to have plans. So, and then the Lord comes and is like, no, crashes them. I have something better. So, even in the unknown, just trust Him and know that He has something better. He has done so many things for me that has blew my mind, and I still know there's so much more to that. So, just have faith in Him, have trust in Him, and dream big and enjoy this process. It may be painful, you may feel alone, or sometimes you may feel like you have support from your loved ones, but it's still hard. But just continue to press in, and at the end, you will become a beautiful butterfly. So,
Yes, I love it. Irene, thank you so much for that message on a journey to blossom. I love how you compared it to the butterfly going through its process, and that it's necessary for us to go through certain things to blossom, but that through Christ, there's purpose. We have purpose through Christ, and that He's going to guide us through it. Thank you so much for sharing that. It was such a profound message. I feel like for whoever's watching this video, even if you don't know Christ, give God a chance in your life, and He will do amazing things with you. I hope that you share this with a friend, and I hope that you potentially hear this again and take notes and give God a chance in your life. Truly apply this because it's life changing. I know I gave my life to Christ years ago, and my life has never been the same. So I can attest that He is real and He is God and He's the only God. So again, thank you, Irene, so much for this message. I loved it. We love you. You're a real Fine Life fam girl. I appreciate you. And as we always say here, stay well, be blessed, and continue to live the fine life. Peace.